Hello everybody and welcome back to another demo day where today we're actually revisiting something we played previously that has now come out in full. This is The Alters from the makers of This War of Mine. They've come out with essentially a sci-fi based game where you crash land on a planet and must find a means to survive. We'll do easy for the purposes of a demo. Hint: don't overwork yourself to the point where you lose consciousness. You will be less efficient tomorrow. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands, Thomas Threnstormer, or Throma, the Blue House.
How did I end up here?
Barbecue sauce everywhere.
My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Yeah, there's multiple timeline kind of elements to this game. I will say it is making my computer chug a bit. A smidge.
Was a tough landing. Dolsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Hopefully be able to change it over to my controller. I wasn't able to in the menu, which was interesting. No, I am awfully still on my controller. Hold on, let me try unplugging it. And try plugging it back in. Nope, can't use my controller. Okay. I feel like it hard locks to whatever you start using in the main menu. The classic mouse and keyboard. Look at these hard, sharp turds. The game is beautiful though. I think you might need to attenuate your graphics as needed. This area reminds me a lot of the Monster Hunter World, where you fight the I can't remember what they're called. Like blockhead made of stone ones.
Me. This is Jan Dolsky.
This is Jan.
I landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
Okay, well there are flares.
Maybe the radio's broken.
Got like a Death Stranding kind of sprint going on. So if there are flares, then presumably somebody else has been here, right? I do like that when I cover the light, I have a feeling it's not. I feel like it. There we go. You got like 4-way directional light. Maybe it works. Maybe it's accurate. Oh, E to climb. I don't know why I always expect space. I did this on controller before, so it'll be interesting. Do you see the difference? put me back in. Running around at the speed of sound.
No, it's the captain. Shit.
Not Captain Shit. They were our friend.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
What if they're not deceased and they're just like, it's just a bug on the screen?
What happened? Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Like a heart attack or something? Again, the game is very pretty.
Mobile base. There it is.
The Halo ring.
Olski here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there.
You got it, Dolsky. We're making hot chocolate up here. Have you seen the captain?
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
I mean, again, there are flares, so... like, definitely somebody's been around. Unless the flares are deployed by the ship when the pods launch?
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
It's the Mr. Incredible moment.
Why?
Defeated, defeated, defeated.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, so far I wouldn't exactly call this planet
Radiation
hospitable.
Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
Is this like basalt, I guess then? I'm trying to think of what else appears in like these big blocks other than like the Giant's Causeway in Ireland, I want to say? Scotland? One of them.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Thank God the elevator came down.
Come on. Come on. That was close.
Okay, we've at least made it to our base. Positive.
Hello? Anybody here?
And this is like almost the XCOM kind of stuff in terms of the upgrading your space. I don't remember half the stuff I played on
For
this.
a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Comms room. Okay. This is the communicator. This is the command center. Everything's offline. Captain's cabin. This building. Machinery. Radiation barrier. Nothing. Hold on. There we go. Small storage. Up, up. And can I go up again? No. But I can if I go over to this one. Okay. gonna be a lot getting used to where I am, I think. Over here, this will tell me where everything is. The communication room is... So if I go up one more... Nice. I have a phone call. Yoo-hoo.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain Machine.
Can hear you, Captain Bashir.
Great. This is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew.
I've assumed responsibility.
Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Well, that's what you want to hear from, you know, the people you're hoping will rescue you. Imminent danger.
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me! What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. Short days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions and logs.
No, don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, we can either before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. The proximity star.
Okay, so I'm guessing like a star is exploding somewhere.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right? Sunrise. Perfect.
Well,
I need to find those captain's logs.
I'm gonna go nap in the captain's area. Welcome to the Evacuation Functionality Manual. In case of an incident jeopardizing your mission and safety of the crew, please follow the safety procedure and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will automatically be tracked in your HUD. Triple star systems. I want to read that. I want to read this. But I also want to move my mouse over here so that I can scroll down. There we go. According to the recent Allied Corps research and based on data collected from multiple missions, Triple Star Systems has been considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering rupidium in the Allied Corps classification system. The precise correlation between Triple Star Systems and rupidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rupidium, as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amount of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Allied Corps employees should be aware that thanks to these findings in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system on course for a Triple Star system. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Allied Corps exploration vehicle, this should by all means result in the notable increase of successful rupidium extraction and major breakthrough for all Allied Corps and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a Triple Star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of rupidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as the periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. Oh, good! In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Allied Corps has equipped its vessels with cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract rupidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on the planets belonging to a Triple Star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. The above information is the sole property of Allied Corps and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of the confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. Okay, this is a lot of text. stuff. Okay, there's a lot going on. I don't want to end the day. Follow the instructions, prepare for the fundamental. Fundamentals gather 60 metals outside. Okay. This was the airlock, I think? Around here somewhere? The radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's cabin. Okay. Sleepy time it is. Day 2. Sunrise in 8 days. Death. Death. Imminent death. Because I have energy bar. So some aspects are very similar to like this War of Mine in terms of you've got so much to do in a day, individuals have different levels of energy, resourcing, etc. Okay. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. So like this. I need 60 metals.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Where? What does? Blue? Or this?
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
We got a soccer ball. And a multi-tool, which I'm assuming is more relevant.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Percent check.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
Anything else I should worry about? I wish there was like a
corporate bullshit.
I wish there was like a zone I could emit for myself that told me those collectibles.
Corp even thought of entertainment at the base.
I'm hauling ass. Still need to find stuff though.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
Okay. All the while, not dying. There is like an effect to everything. Shooting up dust. More stuff. Thank you. I love that I'm in full sprint trying to look for this stuff. If I climb, does that take away more energy than just running or walking, I wonder? You would think so. Oh. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that because it does actually... it does actually take my time. Actually, the animation was a bit jank. More stuff. And more stuff. Okay. So kind of just drop you in it a bit and just kind of let you get on with it, which I don't mind, but it feels like maybe there could have been a tighter tutorial to some degree. Like, have it start with, alright everybody, as we're about to land, you know, give me a reason to care about the crew that I just lost. You know, have a session with the crew just being like, alright, as we're about to land, let's have a reminder. This is what we're expected to do, gather resources, you'll go up to a node, chugga, and then go from there. Like, have it be like, they all know what to do, but they have to go through it because it's ally core, you know, routine. And then they can crack jokes and we'd be like, oh, the captain's a stern, harsh type, or, you know, this guy's a funny, you know, X type. kind of like an Alien, how we get to know everybody before they actually land on the planet. Whereas here, I think we're supposed to get to know them really after the fact. But then, I don't know if that makes their death, like, more or less interesting.
Could this be Rubidium?
You could also play, like, a Rubidium, like, this is why Alicor sent us here.
Strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
But maybe they wanted to focus more on, like, the mechanics side of things, really. Like, story, like, as a lesser factor. Alright, I think I have to move my way home.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. I knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
Only I survived. We don't know the reason behind that either. So I guess, like, if they want to keep some level of mystery of, like, why I was the only survivor, that would make sense as well. But it's interesting. The choices they've made to introduce the game are interesting. Wait, I had a rope. So I was able to rope down, but I wasn't able to leave a rope in the top bit.
I still can't believe it. If it really is Rubidium, this could change everything. I need to report it. That shiny rock.
What shiny rock?
Could be a source of metals.
What shiny rock? That shiny rock? It would help if he comments as I'm looking at it. I mean, at least I'm going to have materials for days. No storage left. Okay. I think I am full up. Again, the game is very beautiful though. Like, running around, you get the full idea that you are stuck on, like, a semi-alien planet. Alright. Can I build stuff? Make a workshop. Let's put it next to the command center, I guess? And then, what else? Elevator, workshops, more storage. I mean, is this my storage capacity in the ship or on person? Okay, that increased, but I think on person it's still going to be the same size. Okay, workshop production. I'll take a scanner. And I would like one of these. What do I need to make one of these? 60 materials, which I have, and then 120 water, whatever this is. Which I don't seem to have any of. Interesting. Okay. Can I see this is in the queue. How do I start it? No, that got rid of it. Go over here and then queue things. I do, because that also takes time. Okay. To create an item, first schedule day. Yeah, done that. Tiredness versus exhaustion, so I'm now tired. Okay. So do I go to bed then? I mean, I've crafted a scanner, right? That's what I did here. Oh, there we go. Now I've crafted the scanner. I need to report my findings, so I need to go shift down. No, shift up. Up, up. And then... this is where I report my findings, I presume?
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rupidium.
Oh, rupidium, hell yeah. That's the good stuff.
You hear me? I think I found rupidium.
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Just the John Cena face slowly falls through the screen.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA.
I don't really have the equipment for that. Okay.
This is fucked up, but what the hell? At least I got your attention.
Well,
A DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rupidium speeds up organic growth.
you need to sleep. Day 3, sunrise in 7 days. Okay, well, let's go find some stuff then, I guess. First step to scanning a deep deposit is to find a deposit area. Organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. That was over here somewhere. Yeah, over there. Might as well pick up minerals while I'm on my way back. So I can't get up there without a hook, and I need, weirdly, I need what looks like a water symbol to make a hook. Or a climbing hook. This is the rupidium. What is this? Okay, that's also organic stuff. Okay. Is there anything that looks like it could be a collectible I should look at?
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Okay, the scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned ground, try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. Okay. Do that, and then let's do... Can I make a square? I have a square. I mean, it's pretty red there. Wait, hold on. What do I need? Oh, I see. I need to put even more probes down. Collect you, collect you, and you. I mean, this is pretty red. Is also pretty red. I'm assuming it will tell me when I found the most red. Okay, well, it looks like the epicenter may be like right where I placed this one. At least by the looks of it, it gives me like a history of what I know about. There we go. Building mode. Mining outpost. Yeah, I guess this'll do. I did it. I'm the best. Pylons. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures, and you can see possible connections in the form of green lines, which you have pylon equipped. So kind of like Astroneer, I guess? Pylons can be connected to each other, place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. So build pylon. Okay, so I need one basically at this point, not that, but this. And then I jump down from this and make another connection. At least it tells me how long I have on the connection, which is good. So I'm not like wasting my pylons. Good, we connected. Looks like it. And how close do I have to be to the base? Is this close enough? Is there a particular point I'm like arcing to? Oh, there we go. Let there be light. Fast travel. You connected a mining power post to a base. From now on you can use fast travel to move quickly between base and mining deposit. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Good. Am I collecting stuff now? It says use the outpost, so I'm guessing I should run all the way back and do that. I miss having... I want to have the axe, the climbing hook, something. Running around at the speed of sound. I can't believe I have a task that's like build the womb. Things I wasn't ready to hear in a demo. Okay. Stuff. Okay, it is going up, which is good. Yeah, I should probably make my way home right about now. You see what I mean? I have a rope. I'm jumping down with something? Maybe I'm just too heavy to like normally rappel up or down. Yeah, let me in, coach. And then what, I need to come over here and build something? Moving and removing nodules. Okay, that's fine. Build. The womb. And then I need to connect an elevator to it, I now realize. Elevator. Gosh. Probably, yeah, I probably do want to just move some stuff around. It's really kind of awkward, actually. Now look at it. Can I... Let me move all the storage, so the storage is just the bottom level. What I want to do is... That's such an awkward position. I want to have like one central thing, so maybe I do that. And then take you, put you there. I need another elevator. Okay, now everything is connected currently. Okay, use DNA, DNA sample in the room.
Built a womb. Now, possibly come out of it.
There goes. DNA sample. Rubidium.
I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
Oh my god, I've made Dolly the sheep.
Oh. Oh, of course. What else?
So Rubidium appears to be made for cloning.
Oh. You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
For reference, I think we cloned a sheep in Scotland and called it Dolly. I had a prompt. Where was the prompt? Let me prompt. There's a prompt to deal with. There we go. Can I pet the sheep?
Hello, Molly. You don't bite, do you?
I mean, I hope not. I hope we haven't raised an attack sheep. Okay, report the results. Ring ring.
Okay. I built the womb and tested the Rubidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
They're like, we gave you the DNA for a fly. I don't know how you got a
Hello?
sheep.
Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
Yes, will you help me now?
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger of short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Could I take the crew and use their DNA samples to make clones of them? We shall have to see. For now, though, thank you all for watching. This marks the end of our demo. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and otherwise I shall see you all in the next one. Bye for now.